just got him.
Is there ever any reason to use like those abilities that like alter the enemy's stats or like use fights in the wild?
It's gonna take longer.
So no.
It's a bunch of random chance, dude. Especially with like sand attack.
What does sand attack do again?
Lowers the accuracy, which can be good if you start spamming, I guess.
See, the problem with those attacks is that they don't really seem to help. They seem to stave off the inevitable for a lot of them. Like the raise your defense, yeah, it means you take less damage, but it also means you miss the turn of attacking, and you can probably take more damage over the course of the battle. Now, the lower their defense, it's kind of the same thing. Any bonus from, you know, them dying faster is good, but if they get an extra turn of hits on you.
I guess. Do you want to make this grinding entertaining? How? Make some content out of this. Tell us a personal story.
One time when I was a kid, I was riding my bike. There's a little bit of background. My driveway had this quite large hill leading down into it, and it was a big flat area. And there was a path leading to my back door that was kind of diagonal across the driveway from the big hill, so it was very easy to ride onto that path. And then alongside those paths, there was prickly bushes for some reason. So basically one time I was riding my bike and I went down from the top of the hill and crashed full speed right into the prickly bushes because I was really scared and froze up too much to pull the brakes. So that is the time that I crashed into the bushes. Now your turn.
What a fun story right there.
Your turn.
My turn?
Your turn.
Alright, does it need to be like bike related?
No.
Alright.
Actually, I'd prefer if it wasn't. I have rather traumatic memories from that event.
Okay, I won't bring it up again. So, I guess when I was younger, I used to ride on skateboards sitting down on them because I didn't know how to like stand and ride on skateboards. So I would go down really steep hills on these wobbly little $5 Five Below skateboards, which probably wasn't the safest idea. But yeah, one time I was going down really fast, and this car swoops into the street that I was going down on, and then I had to swerve off the road. That's, yeah, it wasn't really
No, I
story.
have a kind of related story, actually, however. One time I had been playing outside and left one toys out. My parents would have cleaned it up. But, you know, I didn't really feel like cleaning it up, so instead I started playing with some of them. One of them was, in fact, a skateboard. And I took down that same aforementioned hill that I was riding my bike on. But again, like my friend here, I was too young to actually stand up. So I would lay down on it, like fully, not even sit. I would like lay down on it.
Wait, like head first or feet first?
Feet first.
Alright.
And what happened basically was I fell off and went down that entire hill, scraping my back the whole way, and I couldn't move my torso for a month.
Man.
Yeah, it was really torn up my back. It was actually quite painful. Oh, there was also this other time that I was biking down a different giant hill, and my foot slipped off the pedal, and my ankle just got caught in these spinning pedals, and the gears, and all that stuff, and I died.
Okay, so an actually funny story that I just thought of. So, when I was younger, the two best games that we could play, but one of them's not really a game, is riding your bike with friends, and then there is tag. So, my small group of friends in the neighborhood were just like, how do we combine our two favorite things? So we created bike tag.
You guys did not create that as a thing.
Well, you know, created for us.
Okay.
We don't have to ruin the story. So we made bike tag. So we would like start punching each other and like kicking each other on the bikes to tag each other, because you know you can't really do anything else than that. And then one time my brother had forgotten to bring his bike, and he had a scooter. So we were playing bike tag with this one kid on a scooter.
Wow.
And then
Poor bastard.
everyone was going after him, and he was so scared. He was like,
Of course. I mean, he's like the slowest one, but the easiest to get.
he was freaking out. And then it was either me or my buddy. One of us ran him over.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have another bike-related story. This one time I was riding my bike down the same aforementioned driveway, and this took place a couple years ago, and I took my hands off the handlebars to dab, and I fell over and hit myself very badly. Yes. There were other people there. It wasn't being by myself, and again, it was a couple years ago when it was more relevant.
That hill does not like you.
No, my bike does not like me. I'm terrible at balancing on a bike. That's why I was always terrified of bikes.
Bike?
I don't anymore. I told you that story had trauma, and I was not actually joking. Bikes have traumatized me, and also I have very poor balance, so they traumatize me even more. I always get hurt whenever I go on bikes. Okay, not whenever, but whenever I try to bike more regularly again, I always end up getting hurt way too frequently.
So you already know the story, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. So I learned how to skateboard recently, and I thought it would be a fun idea to skateboard at my school, where there's this giant hill going down to the road, and
this was during school hours, right?
It was during school hours. So
yeah,
I was on
playing
my
hooky.
I was on my break time, and it was with a friend.
Who was actually the basis of one of the names of the Pokemon?
Yeah, guess which one? You win nothing, because who cares? Alright.
Yeah.
So, I was going down the hill, and the previous day it had rained, which, one, not a smart idea to go skateboarding after it rained.
Yeah, doing anything while it's wet is a bad idea.
Yeah, not the best idea. And also, I had a cruiser skateboard, which is the smaller version of a skateboard. And that's also not a good idea to go down steep hills with small skateboards. It's just much harder to control. So, I was going down, and the skateboard started doing the wobblies, which, if you've ever been on a skateboard that starts doing the wobblies, you start freaking out, because you know you're not going to be able to control it.
See, I haven't been on a skateboard, but I didn't know the feeling. I was worried I would go after.
Yeah, so I was going down, and there was a parking lot to the side. So, I had two choices. I had choice number one, keep going down the road, fall off face first onto the cement, and then maybe get run over by a car. Or two, try to turn into the parking lot and be super cool after going that fast, and strike a pose or something. So then I was like, yeah, I'll do that one. Turned in, and then hit a rock, went flying forwards, and really scratched up my
I really wish I could have seen it.
Yeah, Aiden didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That's the friend that was there with me.
I'll beep it.
You'll beep it?
I'll beep it. It'll be beeped, folks. I mean, you already know that it's going to be beeped.
Yeah, why are we still talking about this?
Yeah,
they already know what's happening.
Anyway,
They
different
just
story.
saw it.
Different story. One time I was
Is it a
skiing.
funny story?
No, it's about me getting hurt again. Did my being weak. Yeah,
the
sure.
past stories have nothing funny.
Yeah, sure. I'll try my best to make it funny. So, I was skiing with my family, which I enjoy on smaller scales, but this time my father convinced me to go up on the ski lift.
Your father?
Yes, my father. He convinced me to go up on the ski lift to do the big hill. And, well, first of all, the ski lift was one of the most terrifying things I have ever experienced in my entire life. And I was absolutely shook by the time I got up there and then saw how steep the slope was.
Yeah, I've never been on the ski lift, but
yeah,
not a big fan of
it's
heights.
Terrifying. It's a very rickety thing where you're hanging like 50 feet above the air with like nothing to save you from dying.
I mean, snow, and also...
It was packed for skiing.
Oh, yes, but... What, you've never had packed snow thrown at your face? It's called a snowball, alright? It's not gonna hurt you. Just
A whole lot of it will if you're moving very fast towards it. So anyways, yeah, I got up to the top. My dad asked me to like go down a little bit and stop at a spot so that he could show me a trick. I did that successfully, barely. I almost lost control and started going too quick, but I was able to stop. He showed me a really cool trick, actually. He did a jump on skis. It was quite cool. But anyway, so after he did that...
The funny part?
Oh, don't worry, it'll get really funny. And then anyway, after that, he like went down a bit further, and I was like, okay, Ben, start coming on down. So I started coming down, and I very quickly realized this speed is not, you know, safe, and I am about to die quite quickly, as I was quickly veering off the course into the, like, orange barrier tape that might have stopped me. I have no idea if it would. It was just kept in post. I doubt it. So anyway, I'm going like full speed towards that because I cannot stop. I was in full pizza mode. If you know anything about skiing, you know what full pizza mode is, and that's supposed to stop you. And I was in full pizza mode, and it was not stopping. My ankles were hurting. Anyway, I said, okay, I gotta get out of pizza mode and turn. So I took my feet out of pizza mode, and I actually successfully turned away from the cliff. So I survived that aspect of it. But then I went back into pizza mode, and I realized, oh no, my legs are weak. And my knees were no longer able to sustain pizza mode. So I
sustain pizza mode.
Yeah, see, that's the funny part.
That should be like.
And then I ended up
on a T-shirt. Sustain pizza mode.
Yeah. So anyway, I ended up falling while going at Mach 10 down a very hard-packed ice snow slope. And actually, it was quite icy. It had rained just prior.
I know this is you're saying your story, but whoever's editing this video. Dan,
yeah.
Put a T-shirt of Sustain Pizza Mode.
It will be the worst Photoshop you've ever seen.
I hope it is.
From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Could you put it in coming from the left side of the screen, going to the right, and then could you put another 2 pizza T-shirt things, slowly getting bigger on screen until they envelop the entire screen, and have them stay on there for 5 seconds, then disappear?
Probably.
All right. Thank you. You can continue with your story. I just wanted...
And they should be gone by now. Okay. So, yeah, anyway, I ended up taking quite a tumble. I was ragdolling for quite a few feet. I'm not really sure how many, because, again, I was ragdolling. I wasn't really counting the distance.
Did you go full scorpion?
No, I did not, luckily. I kind of rolled over my shoulder. So anyway, yeah, I kept rolling down a large portion of the hill mountain. And remember, again, this was very hard snow ice. So it hurt quite a large bit, and I wasn't wearing gloves, so my hands and arms got very scratched up. Anyway, I eventually came to a stop, and I kind of just laid there for a while until my dad came up. He was like, yo, are you okay? I'm like, no. He was like, okay, let's get you back down the hill. And then I walked back down the hill carrying my skis because I did not want to, you know, ski again down the same hill. I didn't cry, but I was in quite a large amount of pain. Crying isn't actually my response to pain usually, unless it's like very severe.
You know what? Crying's okay.
Yeah,
everyone deserves a good cry.
Yeah, I usually try to schedule one like once or twice a month.
A month?
Yeah.
I do it once a week.
But anyway, yeah, it hurt a lot. So yeah, that was my funny story.
Yeah, I laughed a lot during it.
With the sustained pizza mode.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Any other stories, Cam?
About, like...
Anything.
Any? I guess... I don't have a story.
Okay, I got another one. So, there's
this
this
one?
Yeah. So there's this time when I was younger, I was playing in the driveway with my brother. He had this really big, kind of rotten stick that he used for messing around with, which, you know, sounds like a bad idea to start with. Anyway, I'm leveling up to 12. You said he's gonna evolve.
Oh, so 10 that he evolves.
Nice.
Check this out. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You
He
finally
goes
get
from
your
looking
fully
like a sad guy who just tripped to...
Oh my god, what's it gonna turn into? Do you know? No? I already told you. So.
A moth in clown shoes.
Yeah. This is as powerful as it's gonna be, like, ever.
Is it actually any good?
I mean, confusion can be.
Anyway, what was that? Oh yeah, he had this big rotten stick. Anyway, we were playing in the driveway one day, and I got this aluminum baseball bat. And I thought, you know, it'd be really funny if I chased him around with it and pretended I was going to hit him. And just as a important note,
you're a pretty good jokester.
I never actually did hit him with the bat, but I chased him.
No matter what he tells you, alright? He did not get hit. And sure, he might be saying this from a hospital bed, and the people at the hospital might be saying that he got hit by an aluminum bat.
Okay, trust me, by the end of this, I would be the one in the hospital. I think I did actually go to the hospital, I don't remember it. I don't remember it very well, but anyway. So yeah, anyway, we get around the full house, and then anyway, so eventually at some point he ends up chasing me, because he has the stick. No, sorry, I misremember. I wasn't chasing him with the bat. I hit him with the bat, / actually hit him with the bat, and then he started chasing me with the stick.
Do you want to restart your story? You seem like you're lost.
Yeah, okay, I'll restart it.
Alright, just you think about it and then I'll talk.
No, I know the story. I just needed to restart and catch my bearings.
So,
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have her out.
alright, so, when do you want to stop? After we get out of the forest?
Well, it's that place in the middle.
We'll do that as it's done.
Okay.
It's fine.
Wait, this is a bug. I should use the other guy.
Yeah, damage your entire party.
This guy's all in like one hit.
Got everyone
XP.
XP.
Yeah. Should be back to stuff.
Yeah, you could just have it in front of your party and just sneak everything into this forest.
Okay, so anyway.
Sorry.
Erupting much. So anyway,
Continue.
so I took
Sorry.
I took the aluminium baseball bat and I either hit him or play hit him. I'm pretty sure it was play hit him. And he started chasing me around with the stick. And I ran around the entire house. And what's the right?
Just go down.
What's the right?
Just go down.
What's the right?
It was the other path.
Just so bad. So anyway, yeah, so eventually there's a small hill in my front yard. I was standing at the bottom, he was standing at the top, like a solid distance away, and he was very angry at me. So what he decides to do is to take the stick and chuck it like a javelin at me, and it impaled itself right in the middle of my foot because I was wearing sandals.
Did it, like, drop blood?
It impaled itself, standing up on its own. It was like a rotten spear of a stick. It was not just like a normal.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it was really heavy. It was like an entire tree branch. Like
Yeah,
it was
quite
quite thick.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Right
like
now,
rotten.
show me how thick it is. Do you want to show how thick it is to the microphone?
Maybe it's 1.5 inch in diameter. Anyway, yeah, it was very. It was like really sharp as well in the end instead of like rotted to a point. And he threw this thing all the way into my foot, and it just impaled me in the foot and caused quite a lot of pain, as a matter of fact. And yeah, it was a very not fun experience. And then he had to hold me while my mom pulled it out of my foot, and then I think I might have gone to the hospital. I can't really remember very well because it was a while ago when I was in quite a lot of pain.
Ever play stick tag?
No,
Do you wanna
that
know
sounds
what it is?
just as dumb as bike tag.
Well, I mean, no one got ran over during stick tag.
Whoop-de-doo.
But, I mean, stick tag's pretty fun. It's where you play tag, but the tag, like, you gotta tag someone with a stick.
I'm shocked.
Well, it's a fun game. You're almost out of the forest. Hope that you don't die.
I just think that one-shots everyone, Cam. I'll be fine.
You know, Pidgey's actually a weaker Pokemon.
It's very useful here.
Looks like it.
Especially considering the fact that you get him in a previous area. It's definitely worth picking up at least once. You know, level 9 Weedle.
Dang. Might level this thing up soon.
Last
Once to
pile.
keep you in. You know, at least Kakuna doesn't look like he's given up on life. Like, compared to...
No, he looks really shy.
Well, yeah, but compared to the other guy, what was it, Metapod?
Is this the gym?
Nope, that is the entryway to the next town. Not gonna read what they say.
Well, I'm reading it by myself.
Well,
People can pause the video. They're that desperate.
I don't think they care.
This is filler text. Yeah, exactly. They don't care.
Well,
Like that dude's okay. The old dude's saying you can cut down trees to Pokemon move. That dude's saying different bows, different areas. This one is saying how to stunt your Pokemon's life.
oh,
Different route.
wait,
Route 2
you were already
again.
on Route 2,
What?
weren't you?
How am I? That was the first route. Yeah. But since
Well,
this is different.
I guess you can't catch anything.
No, this is different. It's like a different area of the map.
Let's just wait. You can wait. Yeah, let's just
Well,
go
yeah,
up.
no,
Keep going
I
up.
thought you said once we got out of the forest.
Don't capture anything.
I
Just go up.
thought you said once we got out
I'll
of the
check
forest.
the map afterwards so we can see if we can catch it in the next episode.
Pewter City. Yeah, I'm out of the forest. Alright.
Awesome.
That's this episode.
That's an episode. It's a wrap.
Grinding is pain, man. It's just really boring after the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, we were here for a while.
Yeah,
Alright.
you guys luckily probably won't see most of that, but we were here for an hour and a half.
You know, if we're lazy, we just upload raw footage and then delete it in like 2 weeks.
I say 1 week, maybe. 1.5. Solid agreement on 1.5 weeks.
Alright, so that was really unfunny, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. Cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys have the proper therapy you need to get through this. Yeah, adios.
That's it.
Yeah, our outros are totally great. We're totally not just going to keep showing this screen as the actual outro every single time, because it's kind of funny that it shows low effort, but it's also kind of funny because it shows, what happens after the fact.
Just stop recording.